Hey you guys, and welcome back to Sophiamonay Tarot. It's your girl Sophiamonay. I'm coming back with some readings for your children. Okay, it was on my heart to do some readings for you parents if you want to know what's going on with your kids. Maybe some of you are separated from your children, or you're just going through a rough time with your children, and some of you, it's not that you're going through a rough time, you just want to know what's going on with your kids. Maybe it's something that they're dealing with that they're not able to share with you that may come through the reading. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and start off with Aries parents. Okay, spirits, ancestors, guides, divine spirit, Holy Spirit, this is for Aries parents and their children. What messages do you have for Aries parents and their children? What messages do you have for Aries parents and their children? Good or bad? What's the advice for Aries parents and their children? Okay, at the bottom of the deck we have accelerated motion. Okay, so when you get accelerated motion, it's like the Eight of Wands in traditional tarot. So things could be taking off with your child or children. Things could be going in a good direction, or things could be moving quickly. You could be traveling a lot with your children, or you could be planning on traveling a lot with your kids at this point. Yeah. We also have intuition. And this is like the High Priestess card. Okay. We have destiny. And then we have victory and success. So I feel like with that accelerated motion card and victory and success, I'm being connected or drawn to these two cards. I feel like your children or your child is in a process of, maybe they're in sports, or they're involved in some type of athletic, organization, or they're on a team of some sort. I feel like this has to do with sports. I'm being drawn to sports, and your child may be receiving recognition. And when I say your child, this could be really at any age, but I just feel like they are getting some type of recognition for the sports that they are in. I feel like your child is really wanting to go far in sports. When I say far, I mean like they want to continue. If they're in high school, they want to continue in college, and from college, they may want to go to pro. Okay, I feel like they want to excel or succeed in sports. Many of you, your children have deep, deep intuition. Your child is a very spiritual child. Your child may possess some type of spiritual gifts, is what I'm getting with the intuition card, and especially with destiny here. Destiny combined with the intuition card. Let me just show you these two as well together. It's like they are very spiritual, and it's their destiny to be something very great in their lives. And you may not exactly know what that is, but there's something I'm feeling for some of you with sports with your children, like I said earlier. And then there's something very spiritual going on with your child. I feel like something was passed down in the bloodline. When I see this destiny card, it's like cycles, like good karma. Your child may be very, very intuitive, with the intuition card coming out, intuitive and almost psychic. Your child may tell you about things that they see, or this is something that will happen, that they will come to you or open up to you about what they see in their dreams. If your children are very small, I feel like they speak better through pictures. And this may be weird, but they may be an empath where spirits will want to come and speak to them or talk to them in some type of way. So, yeah, that's what I'm getting so far with your children. Let's look a little bit deeper into this energy here. This is for Aries children. What's the message, please, for Aries children? Tell us a little bit more. Okay, can't shuffle today. Tell us a little bit more about Aries children. Why is intuition here? Why is destiny here? Why is victory and success here? Yeah, the Page of Wands is here. So some of you, you're really wanting to, I feel some of you really want your children to talk to you more. You want to know what's going on with your children. Not just like how every parent wants to know, of course, but you really wish that your children would open up to you more, and you want open lines of communication. You want your child to trust you, to feel comfortable communicating with you, and I feel like they will. Yeah. Some of you may be going through some type of ending or divorce, and your children really have a lot to say concerning the divorce that you're experiencing or going through. Some of you, Aries parents, are separating, and your children have a lot to say um, about their feelings and what's going on with mom and dad. So be sure to communicate with your children about that, however you choose to go about doing so. Set up a time where you can talk to your children about their feelings with the separation or divorce. And I know that that can be very difficult, so I want to be very sensitive about that topic, and just let you know that I know that's hard to talk about, but I feel like your children really want to share with you their emotions, but they don't know how to exactly approach you about it. We have the King of Pentacles here. Some of your children, you could have a Taurus child, but I feel like there's just a knowing that your child will be famous. I'm getting that for a lot of you. There's a knowing that your child will take over the family business or work in business in some type of avenue in the family, or some type of, I just feel like they will be in the family business. If you all have a family business, your child will work in the family business. You just know this, okay? Then I have the Six of Pentacles here with the Destiny card. So some of you may feel like, okay, my child may struggle with money. Your child may not be the best with money, but I feel like some of you need to sit down with your children and talk to them about your finances. Some of you are struggling financially. Some of you um, may feel like, okay, we really need to tell the kids, like, hey, we don't have enough for that. And then others of you, what I'm getting is that your destiny, or the destiny for your child, is to give. With the Six of Pentacles, if you can see on the card, this person is giving to these people. And I feel deeply that your child will be some type of humanitarian, or work with the poor or the less fortunate, giving to others. I feel like your children will be very benevolent and loving and caring and giving, is what I get from that for their destiny. And then with victory and success, we have the Lovers. I feel like a lot of you are worried about who your child is dating, and wondering if they're good for your child. You may have teenagers that are just starting to say, hey mom, I have a a girlfriend, hey dad, I have a boyfriend now, and I feel like you're worried about this. And I feel like their relationships will be successful. Um, some of you are worried about who they're going to marry as well. And so these are conversations. I feel like Spirit is saying these are conversations that you need to talk to your children about. For some of you, I'm hearing that you need to have the sex talk with your kids. Um, Maybe, I don't know, like I said, I don't know how old your children are, but whatever their age, you need to have the sex talk with them. If you have not communicated that with them yet, there needs to be a conversation, is what I hear very strongly, very clearly. Yeah, I keep hearing Father with the King of Pentacles. So, some of your children, for you mothers, some of your children need a better connection with their father. They need a better connection with dad and need to talk to dad a little bit more, to open up, to communicate a little bit more. Okay, so let's get some advice from the angels here. What's the advice for, okay, we have one that came out. What's the advice for Aries parents regarding their children? What's the advice here for Aries parents regarding their children? What's the advice, please? Okay, we'll just pick one here. Okay. At the bottom of the deck, we have be assertive. Yeah, so like I said, I feel like there needs to be a lot of conversations about certain things. You need to communicate with your children concerning a divorce or separation, as I stated earlier. And some of you need to talk to your children about dad. And some of you need to talk to your children about sex and sexual relationships and their dating life, okay? So, yeah, be assertive. Don't be afraid to talk to your children. I also have forgiveness here that flipped over on top of the King of Pentacles, okay? So, I feel like there's something with dad that really needs to be talked about. If you are still in communication with the child's father, and if you are still together, there needs to be some type of forgiveness, okay? And I feel like it's stemming from the father. And then we also have ask for help from others. Some of you Aries parents are feeling overwhelmed with your children, and you need some counsel or advice. You need parental advice or parental guidance when it comes to your children. Some of you are dealing with children that don't know how to ask you for help. They're going through some things in their life and they don't know how to approach you. They don't know how to come to you. So I think it's important that you go to your children and say, hey, is there anything bothering you? Is there anything going on with you that mom, dad should know about? Is there something we can do to assist or help you? Do you need to talk about something to get off your chest, So yeah, ask for help from others. I feel like that goes both ways with you approaching your children and with your children approaching you. That both of you need help with approaching each other, because like I said, these can be very tough conversations to have, and sometimes they're uncomfortable to have with your children. But I feel like your children really want to let you know some things about themselves that could be very beneficial for the relationship between parent and child. Okay, let's get a few more cards from the archangels. What's the advice here for Aries parents? What's the advice here for Aries parents? Okay, we'll go ahead and draw. Okay, at the bottom of the deck, we have gifts from God. It says, we angels bring you gifts from your creator. Open your arms to receive. I feel like some of you are finding out that you will be pregnant. I don't know why I just got that message, but I did. Some of you will be finding out that you're pregnant. Children are a gift from God, so always remember that. Then we have prioritize. Focus on your highest priorities. I will help you get organized and motivated. So some of you, yeah, you need that help from other people. You need that help. You need the help to get organized. You need that help. Okay. You need that help to prioritize some things in your life. Your children may need help prioritizing. Also, we have moon cycles here. It says, notice how the moon affects your energy and manifestations, and capitalize upon these cycles. I don't know if you hear those sirens or not, sorry. But when I hear sirens during a reading, it's like trying to alert you to something. But moon cycles, notice how the moon affects your energy and manifestations, and capitalize upon these cycles. So I feel like with moon cycles, and this is saying like, you may notice like your kids are acting out or acting strange during these moon cycles. Like we just had moon in Pisces on September 2nd. We just had a full moon in Pisces. So you'll notice like around full moons or new moons that your children are acting different. They may be more quiet. They may be more to themselves, or they may be more emotional. They may be prone to temper tantrums or things of that nature. And so I feel like around the moon cycles, you may be affected. You may be an Aries with like Cancer moon, Cancer rising. You may be an Aries with Pisces rising, or some type of Scorpio in your chart. You may just have a lot of water in your chart, or you have children that are water signs. So when you have children that are water signs, they are deeply affected by moon cycles. Okay, so that's important for you to know how to communicate with your children, when to communicate with your children, when there's a full moon or a new moon coming, different crescent moons, things of that nature. When we have blood moon cycles, you may notice, if your child is a water sign, that they have mood swings, and you may not understand why. Well, I'm telling you why. Different moon cycles will affect children who are water signs: Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Okay, so yeah, I feel like that was very important to talk to you all about. Alrighty, Aries, that is for your children, Aries parents. So I've never done readings like this, but I woke up early and I just felt the need to talk to parents about their children, and just to see what messages may come through. Okay, so I hope that resonated with you, and I hope I was able to help in some way. If you would like a personal reading, please DM me or email me. My information is in the description box below. Please read all the way through to see how to obtain that personal reading with your girl, Sophiamonay. I look forward to hearing from you, Aries. Have a wonderful day. Take care. Bye.